What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Don't forget, we about to go live in about an hour, 30 minutes to an hour. Got some boys coming on doing a round table Super Friends or Justice League round table today about boxing. We're gonna talk a little bit about next week's fight, Stevenson and Jack, and Russell and Jojo Diaz. We're gonna talk about a little this past weekend. But as an individual video, I'm about to put the top on Jaime Munguia. And his promoter comes out and says that they beat everybody at 154, then go to 160. And when you lay that gauntlet down there, I think his original promoter, because I heard and I'm hearing that he signed the Golden Boy. It makes sense. He just not gonna get a title shot and be with another promoter and get a title shot versus a Golden Boy fighter and Golden Boy not have options to sign him. I believe he gonna be. Believe he Golden Boy fighter. So I hear different. And that means that he's going to be in line to take over for Canelo. They're already saying he's going to be the co-feature to Canelo fight when he come back in September. May it be with or without Triple G. But I'm going to link that article in the description, which promoter putting the gauntlet down saying he'll fuck up anybody at 154. And I believe that to be false. I'm not 100% sold on him versus the 154-pound elite. I know he would beat Saddam Ali. I mean, the tape don't lie. I just knew he was too much, but man, people sleep on Jermell Charlo. Let me say this first. People sleep on Jermell Charlo so bad, bro. Like, man, dude is one of the most slept on fighters out there, man. Like, people just, consistently forget how good he is. They even like put his brother on a pedestal above him when he's better than his brother, and I've been saying that. He think he could beat Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia think he can beat him. No, he will get his life fucked up. Because not only is that Charlo physically big and strong, he's the most complete boxer in boxing, in my opinion. And I said it. Not only can he box on the back foot, be defensive, come forward and be aggressive, and punch and go from offense to defense and counter punch. He's the most complete boxer that I've seen in boxing. I've evaluated in boxing today. You could scream Loma to you or Triple G or whoever you want to scream. Like I said, I believe he's the most complete boxer. Not saying that he's the best fighter out there today. But when you're talking about offense, defense, boxing ability, boxing on the back foot, cutting the ring off of being offensively aggressive, and punching through the target, he's the most. He will fuck Jaime Munguia's life up. He will ruin that kid right now. Just with Hurd versus Jaime Munguia, it's a good fight. It depends on Jaime Munguia. It's a lot that we don't know. Do we got the jaw? Do we got the stamina? It's a lot for them to jump out there. Of course, they gonna back that guy up. They're going to promote they guy. But if they saying that he going to be the next Canelo Alvarez heir apparent against Golden Boy since the failed 2 drug tests and then being dropped to WBC ranking because he didn't want to take the vital drug test. And how can you defend that? I don't know, but that's a story for another day. Then they're going to follow the same game plan they have for Saddam Ali. They're going to try to get him a few easy fights, Lima Smith, and possibly a Kell Brook fight. They're going to move him wrong. They're going to move him nicely, man. He going to have the same Canelo Alvarez treatment, and then when they feel like he ready to step up, they'll step him up. They're not going to rush this kid. His promoter, his old promoter, or his co-promoter, whoever said this in the article, they can say it till they blue in their face. Did he do this, he do that? He's not going to fight the elite competition at 154 anytime soon, and if he does, I'll be surprised. But Hurd, I think Hurd too big, too strong for him right now. I don't know about Jaime Munguia's jaw. That was a question. As many questions about Jaime Munguia we had yesterday, we still had those questions. I believe in the kid. I just don't think he's ready to jump in the rotation with the elites. And he being a world champion, I understand if you're a champion, you're supposed to be ready. You're supposed to be saying things like his promoter is saying. But like I said, I just think at 21, he needs to, take it easy, bro. Take it easy. He not beating Charlo. He not beating Hurd. After a tune-up fight in September, if he come back in December on Canelo Alvarez card, Arizona Lara could be in play. Lose, win, or draw versus Hurd in a rematch that they ordered the WBA. Well, that'd be interesting. After he gets another fight, if Lara loses to Hurd, bring Lara, December or whenever Munguia fights after the Canelo co-feature in September, bring him back, have him fight Lara. If Lara loses, I'm pretty sure Lara gonna need a nice little payday. Have him do something, have him fight Lara. If that's what they want to do. Win, lose, or draw versus Hurd, But I believe Jaime Munguia and J-Rock, that'll be a formidable fight. That'll be a tough fight, for both fighters. That's a fight that may be a pick'em fight, You know, Lubin, he ain't ready to come back yet. So, but at one point next year, he may be ready. That's another good young fight for him. You know, Gallimore, they want to bring him on. That's another good test. A guy who got a good jaw, who ain't too superior in the skill level category. It's a guy that Munguia, if he don't, you know what I'm saying? If he have a bad night, he still could beat Nathaniel Gallimore. If he got the jaw, that's gonna prove that people say, "Oh, look, he can take Gallimore in power." You know, Lima Smith, that's probably who they're gonna bring him back against. You know, he's a big, strong, junior middleweight. But Liam Smith, he not that good. You know, I believe Munguia can handle him right now. That'd be the ultimate step in the right. I mean, that'd be the perfect step in the right direction for him. Fight Liam Smith. Okay, then come back, fight Lara, win, lose, draw, Swift Hurd, and then after that, then you can talk about, a Kell Brook, a J Rock, or something of that nature. But for me, I think he destroys Kell Brook. Kell Brook is a good fighter. He knocked out Robochenko, but if Munguia, how big he was, he beat the shit out of Kell Brook. Kell Brook is a good size welterweight. But when you fighting a guy like Jaime Munguia, who came in at $170 last night in the same day weigh-in that they did on HBO, he'll be a problem for Kell Brook. He'll dispose of Kell Brook, man. I think he could beat Lara if Lara loses again. I think him and Lara would be a good competitive fight. It depends. Lara's older. You don't know what Jerry Swift Hurd took out of Lara, so I'm equating that. I think at a fight this year, a fight or two this year, next year, Lara fight for him. J Rock, that's a good pick-up fight. I think he can edge J Rock. Lubin down the line, that'll be a good fight if Lubin get his faculties back and get him back on the winning track. But I think he can edge him. I think he can edge Lima Smith. I think he can beat the shit out of Kell Brook. I think he can edge Nathaniel Gallimore. He probably can beat the rest. Now, Saluki, if Saluki come back down to 54, that's a good fight for him. Saluki's a game guy. It's a lot of good fights there, before he has to even think about reaching the elite level. But the elite level, no matter what they want to tell you, dude, the hype you want to believe it, believe with your own. Just leave your just believe your eyes, man. Honestly, really do. Don't let these boys fool you. He's not ready for Jermell Charlo. You guys did the same shit with Erickson Lubin. He was 22 years old. He got destroyed. Jermell will destroy him. I think Hurd to beat him at this point. He's just not ready for that level of competition yet. He got to get his feet wet in North America. He got to see a few American styles since he didn't have a big amateur career. He fought most of his pro fights in Mexico. So let him fight Liam Smith first. Then let him fight Kell Brook. Let him fight J Rock. Let him fight an older Lara. Let him fight a Gallimore. Something like that. Let him get his feet wet. Now by this time next year, we'll know if he trill or not, man. And that's if they move him like that. But if they treat him like that Canelo Alvarez for the next couple of years, he'll be protected, But we'll see. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think about Jaime Munguia. We gone.